changing, but some things stay the same. You start each morning with a cup of coffee every day. Maybe hit the snooze, turn on the local news, but nothing good comes from a one-sided point of view. Marijuana for dummies. Come for the info, stay for the reefer. Marijuana for dummies. Come for the info and stay for the reefer.
That's right. Welcome to Marijuana for Dummies. And I have donned my rose-colored glasses just for this show. I want you to know. Just to get into the whole vibe and energies of a kind of retro Marijuana for Dummies. I feel like a dummy today, ladies and gentlemen, because I am running low on weed, which means I'm down to like half an ounce of weed and a full collection of vapes, like about 15 vapes prior to the scare, and also a full collection of hash and other resins. But I'm still getting low. Getting low. And because of that, I have no sativa to smoke today. So, ladies and gentlemen, you know, that's right. Ooh. I have no. So today, I'm actually smoking, where are my visual aids? I am smoking indica today, at least some form of it. And ladies and gentlemen, as I said before, I don't recommend that you have indica in the morning. I've said it. Yes, don't have the indica because you may find yourself caught up in the throes of full drug effects to the degree that may not be what you want. For some of you, you may simply go back to bed, but still, the physical effects of an indica in the morning may not be the one. I typically say have you a sativa, but today I'm running low, meaning I'm down to at least half an ounce of weed, and so I'm having to smoke indica in the morning. So today I am smoking Venom OG, and just by the name, ladies and gentlemen, you could tell it's probably a potent strain just to be named Venom OG. Now let me tell you about Venom OG. Venom OG from Rare Dankness Seeds is an indica-dominant cross between Poison OG and Rare Dankness number 1. Rare Dankness. Its forest green buds are dense with a dangle of bright orange hairs, and it has an aroma of skunk, pine, lemon, and diesel. I don't know how you feel about that. It has an aroma of skunk, pine, lemon, and diesel. This strain is recommended for nighttime use as its effects tend toward full body relaxation, but it also provides some sensory elevation. I was feeling a little sensory elevation. I was wondering, I said, my sensories elevating. I was noticing it. But it also provides some elevation that is enjoyable for lazy activities. In other words, what else but having sensory elevation for lazy activities? That's added sensitivity to do absolutely nothing. That sounds like potheads to me. It sounds like potheads to me. Patients who have smoked Venom OG find it to be a potent remedy for pain, arthritis, anxiety, and sleep disorders. Thank you, Venom. Thank you, Venom. Because I knew you wanted to know. I knew you wanted to know. Because y'all wonder, it's not just the chicken sandwich I'm eating, it's what I'm smoking. So I'm smoking the Venom OG. And so because of that, I'm feeling some sensory elevation. And I haven't gone back to the couch because I had to do this show. So, but there's things to talk about. There's some alarming stuff, you guys. Okay, for one. So, NBC News tested bootlegs. Now, remember, the whole issue with vapes is that a bunch of them are being counterfeited. Mm-hmm. And the counterfeit ones are often made with bad products. But that goes the same with counterfeit cigarettes, counterfeit vitamins, everything counterfeit. Counterfeit donuts.
Right.
Everything counterfeit. So when NBC News tested, Vic, the bootleg marijuana vapes, now these are bootleg, they found 10 out of 10 had hydrogen cyanide. Now, let me tell you, cyanide is one of the gases that kind of comes from burning cigarettes, too. It's just smaller amounts. You get a bunch of undesirable gases when you combust things.
Right.
So all these things are around, but that's also very scary. See, I've always said that with marijuana, you have the same issue as you have with manufacturing from anything. That is the ethical practices of the manufacturer. There's a bunch of articles out there talking about how to spot a fake vape cartridge, because it's like a lot of knockoffs. You can catch it, but my thing is that's really asking a bit much of you to learn all the issues to recognize a fake vape cartridge. And everybody sort of acknowledges the best thing to do is buy your vapes from reputable companies from a reputable distributor.
Right.
So you have a reputable distributor who's not getting bootlegs, who's getting it directly from the manufacturer.
Right.
And it's from a manufacturer that you trust. Now, if you're willing to do that, you're going to get some bargains because right now, because of all the bad press, the prices on vapes are going through the floor. Through the floor. There's sales like crazy on vapes because no one's buying them.
Wow.
So again, that's what's out there. Again, how these things are made, well, that's what we have to talk about, and that's what we have to see. The other news item that everyone's talking about this week in marijuana has to do with the fact that the House has passed a historic cannabis banking bill. This bill would allow folks in the cannabis industry to make themselves able to access banking services. As for right now, it's a cash industry. You got to have safes and money hidden in the mattress and behind closed doors, and this will be allowed. Now, it still has to pass the Senate, and it may not pass the Senate, but since it involves money for an industry that's lobbying the Republicans too, it certainly may pass. But this is what's happening, opening up banking, full banking services to folks in the cannabis industry. Okay? All right. Okay. So we want to thank you. And again, that's Marijuana for Dummies, y'all.
Times are a-changing, but some things stay the same. You start each morning with a cup of coffee every day. Maybe hit the snooze.